Surrounded by water, anchored between two iconic bridges with Lower Manhattan standing proud in the distance, Dumbo's stunning visuals are cinematic. It is a place where people know their neighbors and feel invested in the community. Dumbo is the gateway for my ongoing exploration and love affair with the Brooklyn borough. I believe that you don't have to travel far to seek out something new. A sense of purpose and a fresh perspective are always waiting to be found right outside your front door. One of my favorite things to do is hop on the East River Ferry and come over to Williamsburg. We're at La Esquina right now, and I love checking out the shops and the restaurants. I just love the whole vibe of this neighborhood. Where in New York or in any city do you encounter such unique fusion? Blue-collar unity, the airiness of old western hush, and a guaranteed free parking spot just luring you in. Only in Red Hook, Brooklyn. I capped off my day with a visit to the Brooklyn waterfront and a quick chat with the good people at Red Hook Winery. I'm at the Red Hook Winery with Christopher Nicholson. Thank you so much, resident winemaker. I always think it's so incredible that this winery is just tucked away on the edge of Brooklyn. Just tell me a little bit about the owner and the philosophy behind the winery.
The winery was started in 2008 by my good friend Mark Snyder. He brought in two of his winemaking friends from Napa Valley. The idea Mark had was to really draw attention to New York State viticulture and fruit, and to help kind of highlight the region.
I know that the grapes come from Long Island, but just tell me about the two Napa Valley winemakers and their distinct styles of winemaking.
There are two consultant winemakers in this project, Robert Foley and Abe Schirner. They're both based in Napa, and they both have very different styles and ideas of winemaking. Abe's wines are considered pretty avant-garde. Some of them can be very eccentric. They're kind of off the beaten path sort of wines. Robert Foley's wines, on the other hand, he's a real darling of the Napa Valley winemaking establishment. 100 Point Park are just beautiful mainstream classicist winemaker. So they both make wines here, which I shepherd. I'm the resident winemaker. And the idea is that we can have a really good look at a single place or a single vineyard. And that happens in the following way. We might harvest a single lot of fruit from a single vineyard, one lot of Chardonnay. We harvest it, bring it here to the winery, and we divide it into two. Half of it goes to Abe, and it's made in the way that he makes his wine, and half goes to Bob, and made in the way that he makes his wine. And at the end, they are often very, very different. They're, so cool. Unrecognizably dissimilar. So, very interesting.
I know that Red Hook got really hit hard by Sandy. Just tell me about how you guys rebuilt everything after.
Yeah, wow, boy, it was just really devastating to the whole neighborhood. We are one of many businesses down here that were hit really hard by Sandy. In terms of the bouncing back, it was 100% about the community. There was amazing support from our neighbors, from friends we didn't know were friends. And, the volunteer corps here in Red Hook Initiative. There were hundreds of people who came down here and shoveled and dug and moved and hoisted. That is the thing that really helped us rebuild and recover.
I love visiting the winery. Just tell me how the public can just come and check out the wines.
We're open 7 days a week for tastings.
Wow.
We're kind of crazy busy right now in the middle of harvest, but we're open every day from noon till 5, and people can come anytime. They can just kind of dip their toe in and taste a few wines, or they can kind of have a more involved multi-wine flight taste through. I mean, we love talking to you about the wines and love talking to you about New York State and what makes the region special. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much. I've actually brought a couple of your wines to my wine club before, and people were so impressed, and they also just they love the story. So it's so nice.
Glad to get that.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Take care.